Okay, new day, new video. I know I was saying I'm not sure what to post about. If you watched my last video, if not, uh, well, basically I want to grow this personal uh channel. Is that I think I said that right? Right? I want to grow a personal community. If that makes sense. Um, what am I gonna be posting about? Right now, I'm still figuring that out. It's a bit confusing. This is I think my fifth video now. Uh, I'm still kind of learning. I haven't really edited a video either. Um, but I thought it would make sense for the second day of this 30 days in a row posting. Uh, I thought it would make sense to talk about, you know, discipline over motivation and how I've stayed consistent over the past 2 months. Uh, I mean, physically, I don't know. I feel like I don't look too different. Although I've heard people have told me, I look a little different. Um, Physically, I don't see it though, but mentally and all, like I do feel better and all this other stuff, feel healthier and all this. So I guess I'm gonna talk a little bit about my progress and how I've stayed consistent, because I feel like that's something a lot of people struggle with, and it's something that's always gonna, like, people are always gonna struggle with it, and it's never gonna be easy, but as long as you push through, you'll be fine. And I started, you know, this working out, you know, being more productive, reading, not using my phone so much anymore. This and that around 2 months ago. I think it was like, I want to say the beginning of the second week of November, probably, of 2024. And I don't know what it was, honestly. If I told you right, I honestly wouldn't have an answer for you, because I don't remember what it is that just made me kind of wake up and start working. Uh, but it was like 2 months ago now, I guess two and a half. But you know, over time, the progress, I want to say I've lost maybe 20-30 pounds, and this is where I say, like, physically I don't see a difference myself, but like mentally and, like, the way I've been feeling now compared to 2 months ago, like I feel way healthier. I've gained muscle, so, like, I could tell by the weights I'm lifting now compared to 2 months ago, and uh this other stuff, so yeah, I've lost around 30 pounds, maybe. I think that's correct, around 30 pounds. I've started reading more, which I still slack sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I forget to, but i've I've tried to stay consistent with it. I have a few, I guess, mentors that also help me out, uh and I guess more like a guide, because sometimes I am, like, lost. But at the end of the day, like, like this, what this video is about, um I just wanted to say, like, it's not gonna be easy. Like, everybody wants it to be easy, but it's not. And that's the thing that, like, everybody, I think, in the back of their head knows it, except they don't want to face the truth. Because it's not like I haven't tried losing weight in the past. I think I've probably tried, you know over and over again, and it's been constant fail, like, and it's been like that for, what, I want to say 3-4 years. And it's not until 2 months ago that I've seen, like, really good progress, and I've seen myself change a lot. uh but I think that's also what happens with time. I think, uh if you don't fail, you don't without failure, I don't think you see the progress over time. And that's why I said, like, it takes time, and it's something that people don't like, but it's the truth. And once you learn to accept that truth, that's when you'll start to see progress. Because I wanted quick results back then, and even now, like, I'm not saying I don't want quick results now, but I've found, I've, accepted that things take time, and as long as you're patient and you're consistent, patient, consistent, and fully focused on that goal, whatever it is, eventually it'll come to you. Because right now, I feel like this is the most patient I've felt and most consistent I've been too. Like, in the past, I failed because I was still eating junk food, or I wasn't eating clean, or I wasn't waking up at this time and doing this, or I wasn't learning this and that. And but I think that's why I'm also saying, like, things take time, because over those 3-4 years that, you know, trial and error, you know, over time I was slowly building more knowledge. And that's why I said, like, things take time sometimes. And I think I wouldn't be where I am at now without all those past fails, because I honestly learned a lot. And now, in the past I was like, when is it going to be my time? When is it going to be my time? But now that I'm consistent and I've lost a significant amount of weight and all these other things, I'm like thinking to myself, I don't regret the time that it took to realize all these things and learn all these things. And I think that's what really keeps people going. I'm sorry, I just realized it's about to be 7 minutes. I don't want this video to be too long. I know people probably get bored of me talking too. I could get boring, but I think I guess this video is just to kind of motivate you to push yourself and stop worrying so much about the end result, but about the progress over time instead. Other than that, I know I said motivation, but discipline is always going to beat that motivation, because you only have motivation for so long. And I've learned that the hard way, trust me. So, stay disciplined. And unless discipline is improving constantly, so unless you could say you're disciplined, but if you're just sticking to one thing and you're not improving, that's just, I think, in the proper terms, that's literally just becomes a habit. Because if you're not improving, or you're not learning more, or whatever it is, you're honestly not. I I can't put it into the right words, but I hope that made sense. But I think I'm gonna stop the video here because it's long. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.